All right, happy Star Wars Day, everyone.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm just triggering some nerds.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Whoa. I just thought of that.
I-
I'm really sorry, but happy May the 4th, everyone.
You know what? Okay, we're done. We're done. I'm out of here. That's
right.
unacceptable.
So let's get stuck into it, Yannick, because we're trying to keep these State of the Games concise.
Yep.
Minimal trolling. Sorry about that. And we'll get through it. All right. PTS3 is
Yes.
going to be a thing.
Yes, we have a PTS3 coming. So it's going to be deployed tomorrow. That's the plan, tomorrow morning our time. So so far the plan is 9:30 to 10:30 maintenance. That is Central European summer time, so Swedish time. So that's no.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not going to do the conversion again.
But that time.
That time. So that's in like 16 and a half hours, basically.
Nice.
1 hour maintenance, and we're deploying a new build. There's not going to be many changes in this one, but there is one that is very important for us that we want to do.
I'd do a drum roll if I could. I like this.
Do you want to do
You
it?
can. No, you do it.
No, okay.
allow
So
it.
one of the main feedback we got on the loadouts feature was that, okay, it's cool, we can do loadouts, that's great, but what about inventory space?
Well, yeah, it's kind of weird to be able to like equip like loadouts, but you have a very limited amount of stuff that you can pick from.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's like when you want to use 6 loadouts, then suddenly that's like 50 whatever item slots and all of that, which is a bit of an issue. So we worked on that very, very quickly, and we actually have a change coming that we want to test very much on PTS3 because we want to make sure that it doesn't break anything.
Yes.
But with this PTS3, basically, we are increasing backpack capacity for all level 30 backpacks that are high-end, exotic, and gear sets to 120.
Nice.
Actually, 110 plus 10 from the perks you get in the base of operations.
Okay, so basically double.
So that's 120. That's a flat stat. It's not going to be RNG anymore, so you won't get backpacks that are 103 and others that are 110. They're all at the same value, which is 110 plus 10 with the perk. So that's 120 inventory space. We do not change stash size. Stash size remains the same at 150.
Yep.
But backpack is now at 120 when you're level 30.
Yep. So I mean, if that's what 60, that's still over 200 new slots across 4 characters if you.
So what's important with this one is that changing inventory and changing storage has an impact on character items, because when we're touching with your inventory, that can break things. So that's why it's very important that you guys, if you have access to the PTS, please go on the PTS after it's updated tomorrow, and please let us know if you notice anything wrong, any item that goes missing or whatever, because it's really something we need to know before we deploy that on the live servers.
Yeah, if you guys can test well, we'll be testing it obviously on our side as well, but the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Every possible thing you can imagine doing with a backpack. I remember early on in the game's life cycle, certain things like putting guns with mods in the stash. We had some issues there and that sort of thing. Yeah. So any edge case you can possibly think of, give it a go. It's the PTS, and it's time to try and make sure those things are unbreakable.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's that. There's a few other changes. We don't have the patch notes yet. They will be published tomorrow during the maintenance. We have a few other changes, a few extra bug fixes that are going to come in there. And the other change of note is...
Can I do this one? Can I do this one?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Ninja Bike won't drop. Is that how it works?
Boom. Yes. You have to...
No, I had to get it out quickly. Ninja Bike won't drop anymore. It obviously needs to be, before it can be brought back, it needs some changes. But for now, it won't be taking up those rolling spots in exotic cache. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Ninja Bike backpack will not drop. Sorry, I said it so quickly that it's like, I'm so excited.
Anticlimactic. So yeah, we will definitely rework it. We just don't have time to do it for 1.6.1. So instead of keeping it in there and keep frustrating you with, oh, I get an exotic cache, where Ninja backpack.
I would imagine
we're removing it
that since the talent on the Ninja Bike backpack I don't think, and again, this is speculation on my part, so don't take this as gospel, but when Ninja Bike is looked at, the talent will be redesigned, I would imagine, and then we would re-roll existing ones, like possibly. Anyway, this is a possibility. So hold on. What I'm saying is I would not delete Ninja Bike backpacks if you have them.
No, it's probably better to keep
Hold on
them.
to them
That's for sure.
if you have the space. That's my point.
When we rebalance them, odds are we don't know yet, but odds are that it's probably going to be retroactive. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It may not be. I make no promises, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To be safe, hold on to them.
But for the time being, between update 1.6.1 and hopefully 1.7, which is hopefully when Ninja Backpack will be rebalanced, yeah, you won't get to drop it anymore.
Yes. Well, what I would say is that now would be a good time to give your Ninja Bike backpack ideas. I know that there have been some floating around on the feedback and suggestions part of the forum. I've seen some on Reddit and on Twitter and all sorts of places. So if you have ideas, the feedback and suggestions part of the forum is the best place to catalog those things. We can go back through it a lot easier. So let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
ETF is coming up very quickly.
Yes.
We closed the applications last night. Did that go smoothly, Peter? Yeah. All right, yeah. We closed them last night. So that's good. Where are we at with that whole thing?
So we are currently going through the applications. So that's going to take a few days to read everything that you guys have sent us, look at all the profiles, try to start deciding who gets to be invited. So what we're looking at is we're going to try to have the selection made probably not by the end of this week, but early next week. And then once the selection is made, we will start contacting the people that have been selected. Yes. So what that means is that if you are selected, you will receive an email from us that will say, hey, you are invited to the ETF. If you do not receive an email, that means you are not invited. You will not get an email to say you are not invited. Yeah, next week, probably don't expect it this weekend. It's not going to happen this weekend. Next week, we will definitely give you an update in the next state of the game anyway. We will tell you at this point if the invites have been sent already or not. But yes, expect an email. If you are selected, you will be contacted, I think, second half of next week, hopefully.
Yes, and I've already seen people taking the initiative and posting their Ninja Bike backpack suggestions in chat. As cool as and as much as the one that I saw before that I loved, where NPCs wouldn't shoot you. I mean, NPCs wouldn't notice you there until you shoot. That's a cool idea. Put it on the forums, and we can have a better discussion about it. Okay, in an effort to keep things moving along, other thing we have...
There's one thing I wanted to mention. I've seen somebody asking in the chat about the grenades stagger issue, early grenade...
It's fine.
There is a bug in the live version of the game right now with grenades from the LMB grenade launcher kind of NPCs, where the grenade will actually stagger you and get you out of cover before it detonates. We have a fix for that that's coming. I don't know if it's in PTS 3, but it's definitely going to be in 1.6.1.
Yeah.
So just to answer, because somebody was asking in the chat, and we know that this one is one of the very annoying bugs that people keep reporting. We have a fix coming for this one.
Okay, so the other thing that is happening right now, the free weekend.
Yes.
So it's depending on where you are in the world, it can be confusing to keep track of the time. So we'll leave this up for a few moments. The free weekend is on all platforms, correct?
Yeah.
So if you have a friend, I mean, because I'm assuming that 99% of people in chat probably own the game already. If you haven't picked it up yet, you can do the free weekend and try it out before you buy it. So that's cool. Also, and bring a friend in and show them what the Division is about.
I will answer just one other question, because some people have been asking for 1.6.1 release date. PTS 3 is, unless something really breaks, PTS 3 is likely going to be the final version of this PTS for 1.6.1. It's unlikely that there will be a PTS 4. So we are still in track for release in May for 1.6.1. We will confirm the date once PTS 3 confirms that the build is okay. But we're still in track for a May release.
That's all for today. We will see you in the morning. Hopefully at 10:30 the servers will come back up and we'll get to play PTS 3. If we get the patch notes before then we'll be able to stream and talk about those. But we'll have a lot to talk about tomorrow, so that's cool. All right, we'll see you in the morning, and again, same time next week. State of the game, always at this time. You can make that assumption very fairly. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Have a good one.